Am I? Okay, just don't interact with that. Okay. Oh, right. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be the thing from the main menu. The heartbeat stopped. There's a water tank here. That's what you want to comment on? The water tank? Yes. Bon dia, Yeni Alegria. We're back. We're gonna be playing Chapter 1, The Near Shore and the Far Shore. This is the lady... The LakeLady? Yes, the LakeLady. And it is a early access game that we're just gonna go ahead and continue playing. The prologue was really good. So, let's see how long this chapter is. I understand now. If there are two LakeLadies, one is real, the other is fake. Also, whenever someone related to the boat rabbit appears, like the rabbit boat or the little drawer, I receive information or items, and then I can continue the investigation. It's going so smoothly. There must be a force guiding me to uncover the secret. I wonder what its connection to the LakeLady is. Wait. The memorial tablet looks strange. On Ling Ling's memorial tablet, there's a little dog bracelet. Gold? I think I've seen something like this before. Under John's memorial tablet, there's a folded talisman pressed underneath. In this position, no one would know even if it was taken. You obtain the young return talisman. If there really is a ghost, I need to find out what it is. If it's a person pretending to be a ghost, I need to expose that person. Expose them, find decisive evidence to accuse them. Where to start? Focus on investigating people. All the information I can find now is official documents with complete procedures. Even knowing there's a problem, it can't be used as a decisive evidence. To investigate further, I need to get closer to the power center of Ward 9. I need to find a way to get close to Fred. Recalling Fred's combination lock, if I can get close to him. Clumsy footsteps. It's Fred. Need to get downstairs quickly. Salvio leaves hurriedly, but runs to Fred on the stairs. At the corner, Ryan suddenly appears, saying she asked Salvio to come on duty. Fred's eyes show no sign of suspicion. He waves his hands, signaling everyone to go back to their office. Tomorrow night at 8, you and Ryan come here. We'll have a small meeting. Okay. Understood. Some things must be done before the anniversary celebration. He seems completely unconcerned about the fact there's still a missing child. Fred, see you tomorrow. Fred leaves. Anniversary celebration? The hospital's anniversary celebration event. It's always very lively every year. The county magistrate picks shots from the county. Countless important people come. This year, the inspection team will also be here to guide the work. The teachers seem very nervous about this year's celebration. I have a feeling something big might happen. You seem tired. Go rest early. Salvio really wants to tell Ryan everything he saw in the secret room. He thinks she would care. But her evasive look dashes his hope. Perhaps Ryan gave him the key and helped him investigate just out of childhood affection. Perhaps Ryan doesn't want to know too much. Whether it's the feeling between her sister Cora and Salvio or the secrets surrounding Fred. To her, Fred is just a kind mentor, nothing more. Sister Ryan, I'll head out back first. Salvio says goodbye. Behind them, Ryan sighs softly. Darkness. In the darkness, the sound of rain seems to echo. A familiar figure appears in blue mist. When I return, I would dream of him. Huh? That is the fear in my memory. Oi! No. That is not the fear in my memory. This is the guilt in my memory. Salvio. 3 months ago. Asleep? You're here so early. I was afraid of being late. Good. Come in. That early morning was Salvio's first time walking down the corridor of Ward 9. Unaware of what lay ahead. The operating room, not worse than Germany's, right? It looks very well equipped. This setup surpasses the specifications at the main hospital. Do you have questions, like why I brought you here, what surgery I want you to perform? Salvio certainly has questions. Why aren't such high-quality medical resources shared with the main hospital? I have no questions. Fred nodded appreciatively. Take a look. The surgery you'll perform today. Brain surgery? Your file. I remember. A medical doctor returned from Germany actively came back to the country town to be a doctor. Hard for anyone to forget, right? I can't figure out your reason for coming back. After all, my mother is still living here alone. Filial piety is a good thing. When you were a resident doctor abroad, you should have been exposed to all departments, including neurosurgery. Is that how that works? Brain surgery. I've observed it, but I have no experience as the lead surgeon. Perfect. After tonight, you will. Huh? The risk is too great. Thank you. Come. First look at the patient's condition. Lead surgeon. I don't think that's allowed. Despite the invisible pressure, Salvio calmly examined the patient's medical report. This kind of pressure, the pressure from an elder of the same sex, was very familiar to him since childhood. It wasn't until he grew up that he understood it was nothing but the bluffing of the weak. It's a glioma? Low-grade diffuse. See, you have confidence. It's not a matter of confidence. Director, even with the equipment here, we can't guarantee 100% success for the surgery. I recommend arranging a transfer for him to a hospital in the provincial capital. But the patient has no medical insurance. His family has no money. They even have to borrow for the transfer expenses. The family's financial providers, his parents, died in the flood. Only he survived. Although the diffuse grade isn't high, the tumor is already compressing some nerves. Without surgery, soon, he will be paralyzed. No one knows when he might become paralyzed. Maybe today. I can't be the surgeon. You are the neurosurgery expert. Do you want to escape? Even if I escape, you're still here. What if I weren't here? Then I wouldn't have come tonight either. Truly, sophistry. I want you to lead the surgery. A life is at stake. You should notify relatives and friends. He has no family and no friends. Next month is his birthday. Living to 17 is already a miracle. Ward 9 will shelter him for his last month. Children in Ward 9, if they can receive surgery here, retain a sliver of hope. Today his hope is you. What if I refuse? Everyone has their own fate. If you don't want to operate, I happen to not want to save him today either. What? I understand. Leave it to me. This is certainly not my first time as lead surgeon, but this agonizing feeling on the operating table is a first. I don't feel the usual eagerness. Instead, it feels like falling into an ice cellar, my body filled from head to toe with piercing cold. The child's life is just a test question. This kind of conversation formula terrifies me utterly. Those damp, deep-seated memories in my mind about death of loved ones. Awakened by fear, threatening to instantly pull me back into the fog. My hands are trembling. After a deep breath, they finally return to normal. Okay. Now we can begin. First, cut open the meninges to expose the tumor. You picked up the scalpel. You picked up the ring forceps. Okay. The scalpel, place it here. Now cut open the meninges carefully to avoid infection. Whoa, that doesn't feel gentle. Cross-cut complete. Tumor separation complete. Oh, the incision is slightly off, bleeding. Remove it immediately. Understood. Must operate within the appropriate range. Oh? Mostly intact. Removed. Surgery complete. I'll handle the rest. Put down the ring forceps. You put down the scalpel. Though I hate to admit it, it is indeed the worst surgery I've performed since becoming a doctor. Hey! Due to lack of experience, the incision position deviated. His life was saved, but some nerves were damaged. The boy's left leg will permanently disable after the surgery. The child's life became my token of entry into Ward 9. Congratulations. Starting tomorrow, come work here. Salvio, welcome to join. Ward 9. Young man. Huh? Huh? Did I space out all the way to a convenience store? Ah, Granny. Hello, Granny. Look how scared you are. What are you thinking about? Thinking what to buy? No. I'm thinking of surgery and ghosts. Nothing fun. What are you selling? I want to look around myself. Don't want to buy anything? No. Good. Good that is not. Feeling peckish? Granny has new goods here. When saying new goods, Granny covers her mouth halfway with one hand, lowering her voice mysteriously. Legal? Grace scurries around, fussing at the shelves in the back one moment, rummaging through the nearby freezer the next. What is she doing? She patted her thinning hair, swiftly pulled out a pile of things from a stainless steel basin at her feet. Clanging and clattering, among the clutter were things like writing brushes and wooden swords. Under the basin seemed to be pressed a stack of red and yellow paper. Salvio didn't get a clear look. Good that it's not. Feeling peckish? Granny has new goods here. Corner shop, the hospital special diner snatched up by thousands. Fire and ice combo. And the healthy eating combo. Goodbye Dr. Family Bucket. Then... Goodbye Dr. Family Bucket? Isn't this just a basin of apples? The quality is a bit hard to describe. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. You're lucky. These are defectives. Cheapest for eating yourself. The good ones were all brought by little Fred. Comes to buy once a week. Always picks the best. Buys a whole basket. You know our director. I knew him when you were probably still wetting your pants. Used to be looking out for little Fred. How about just an 8 treasure porridge for me? Grace purses her lips. Went and got an 8 treasure porridge from the shelf for Salvio. Pay before eating. $3. Oh, alright. Salvio paid. Salvio couldn't open the porridge can no matter how hard he tried, straining until his face turned red. With a splosh, the porridge gushed out like a fountain. At the same time, a girl rushed out of the supermarket, colliding with Salvio and his porridge. Sorry. Tiana? Didn't you take leave today? She ignored Salvio covered in porridge and ran off. On the ground, besides the porridge lid, was something Tiana dropped. Salvio picked it up. The strange photo. I'll keep it for now. Find a chance to return it to her. That child really troublesome. The Granny Tiana mentioned is you? You just realized. You're so agile, she bumps into people just walking. Really can't tell from athletic ability. Suddenly, Salvio remembers Tiana's guilty look when she turned and ran. Earlier, Tiana said her Granny had a problem. Took 3 days off. Now Granny looked rosy-cheeked and nimble, while Tiana seemed like the one with a problem. Salvio decided. Probe Grace. Someone at the hospital mentioned that Tiana's grandma was a Taoist nun. But right now, she just looks like an ordinary old lady. Salvio leaned closer to Grace before he spoke. His eyes held a probing look. Granny, Tiana, she... Want to chase her? Granny will set you up. You misunderstand. She said she took a few days off to accompany you. I just have something to ask her. Cough, cough, cough. I told Tiana long ago, don't take leave because of my old ailments. Think of the money deducted. Don't worry, she took an annual leave. No deduction. Phew, that's good then. Granny, I heard your family has a Taoist background. Better tell the truth. Who told you that nonsense? As the saying goes, a Taoist cultivator doesn't lie. Promise not to tell anyone, and I'll tell you the truth. I promise. That day, I originally had a job helping someone adjust their feng shui. But business was too busy, so I asked Tiana to take leave and go in my place. Don't let little Fred know. I definitely won't tell the director. Next time you take leave for private work, our Tiana will keep your secret too. So that clarifies things. Hurry to the hospital meeting. So they are of like a spiritual background? Salvio returned to the hospital. In a hospital corridor, he bumped into an unexpected person. The boy had performed glioma surgery on 3 months ago. He must still have the side effects from the surgery. Face him. Dr. Salvio. A boy in a guard uniform called out to Salvio. What is it? It's me. You are... Salvio's eyes scanned the boy up and down. The boy showed clean white teeth, grinning sheepishly at Salvio. Salvio remembers that smile. After the brain tumor surgery, Salvio had seen that smile. When Fred introduced the boy that Salvio was the one who had saved his life. The boy on the hospital bed had smiled exactly like that. Salvio had seen his smile from afar more than once after that, along with his limping left leg. Afterwards, Salvio avoided him. They hadn't met again. You became a guard here. Yes, when Dr. Fred said I might be paralyzed, I was terrified. Thankfully, he admitted me to the Ward 9. Ward 9 only shelters minors. I was so lucky. I missed it by just 1 month. I met Dr. Fred, then met you, got my life back, and Dr. Fred arranged this job for me. I've wanted to thank you in person all along. Today I'm so happy. Thank you, Dr. Salvio. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing to me? The surgery wasn't completely successful. Your leg. Dr. Salvio, you operated on me. You saved my life. I know, there are people these days who, after surgery, if there are after effects, they cause trouble for the doctor. I'm not that kind of person. You see, even though I didn't get much schooling and I'm not old, I understand. I signed a surgical consent form. I understood the consequences. If you and Dr. Fred hadn't treated me, I could never have saved up the surgery money in my lifetime. How could I possibly care about this leg? I only lost the use of one leg. I survived. I totally came out ahead. No, it's not like that, Salvio thought. If it weren't for his mistake, if it weren't for Fred's test, the boy wouldn't have lost anything. Salvio had just used him as a ticket into Ward 9. The worst outcome, the boy could have died, but Salvio couldn't have hesitated. He knew full well Fred didn't care if the surgery succeeded. He only cared if Salvio was obedient. Dr. Salvio, on duty tonight? No, for a meeting. Great. Discussing saving someone, right? You know, I really admire doctors. I have no education, never went to school, can only use my strength. Even if I can't be a doctor, I still like staying at the hospital. I'll try my best not to get sick from now on. Being a guard here, protecting the patients. Alright, Dr. Salvio, you're busy. I'll stop chatting. Got work to do too. The guard boy smiled and waved to Salvio, limping away out of sight. Salvio walked deeper into the corridor, took a deep breath. Discussing saving someone. If that's true, it wouldn't be bad. He didn't want to leave any more regrets for others. Salvio arrived at the office for the meeting, only to find it empty. The duty nurse told him to go to the operating room. There he saw Fred, Ryan, and Tiana. You're here. The meeting was cancelled. There's an emergency surgery. Everyone's here. We can begin preparations. In 20 minutes, we'll be performing a kidney transplant surgery. This is the last surgery before the anniversary celebration. Thank you for your hard work. For today's surgery, a new partner joins us. Like you, he has passed the test. I trust you will cooperate well, right, Salvio? This is a bit sudden. To be safe, I need more patient information. No risk. Ryan will be responsible for anesthesia for the surgery. Understood. I will be the first assistant. Diana, you will be the second assistant. Director, I make mistakes when I get nervous. What if... I'm afraid. Let my master do it. Surgery cuts away disease. Anesthesia protects life. Should she take over as anesthesiologist? A disciple naturally can't replace her master. Alright, that's settled. Salvio, you will be the lead surgeon. Organ transplant, not difficult for you, right? I have experience. Good. Regarding the surgery details, I'll give a detailed explanation. Salvio learned that the patient scheduled for surgery today was a little girl with kidney failure. She suffered from multiple organ failures and had previously undergone a heart transplant. Careful monitoring of her vital signs was crucial. Time's up. Let's begin the surgery. Is this his daughter? First, open the abdomen, retract the intestines. You picked up the scalpel. You have raised the scalpel. Ew. Good. How's the donor kidney? Intact. You obtained the donor kidney. Wait, so the donor had heart issues? Place it in the correct position now. Oh, like this. Oh, okay, I see. That looks weird. Prepare the site. Now, anastomose the vein. Tiana, assist. Yes. The what? Well done. Alright. Oh, I see. You connected. Now, anastomose the artery. I've got this. Careful. Oh no. Blood pressure dropping sharply. Severe bleeding. Prepare for transfusion. Suction the blood out. I'll do it. Fran's hands were steady as a rock. Hemostasis clearing the field. Everything was systematic. Actually, this was the first time Salvio had seen Fred operate. The ease with which he made light work of it stemmed from thousands of surgeries, honed day and night on the operating table. Fred's focused demeanor was worlds apart from the power-hungry, hypocritical hospital director he usually was. Salvio felt like he was seeing Fred for the first time, yet also as if he had never truly known him. That dedication must have come from a pursuit of medicine. Snapping back to reality, Salvio unconsciously became more serious. I'll anastomose the artery simultaneously. Oh, I see. Anastomosis successful. Hemostasis successful. Vital signs? Stable. Continue the surgery. Connect the ureter? The surgery is almost over. Hang in there, everyone. I'm sorry, I almost killed your daughter. Shut up. It was so hard to find such a compatible donor. It is his daughter. What were they saying? Salvio's hands didn't falter, but two voices roared in his mind. Don't overthink it, the patient comes first. Am I saving Fred's daughter? I'm saving Fred's daughter? A compatible donor means similar age. Could it be that Ling Ling's organs were given to just one person? Fred's daughter didn't just use one person's organs. Ling Ling's, June's organs, they're all inside this girl. She's going to be saved. Why does she deserve it? Because she's that man's child? So she gets to cheat death again and again? If I were the director, would June be lying here instead? Are the lives of those beneath him worthless to be used as tools? Is the eyes of those with power, the lives of the powerless are mere consumables? If I were the one with power, I would never. Snapping back to reality, the scalpel had already fallen to the floor. I can't perform the surgery. Because she's your daughter. I see. If that's truly your decision, then leave. If your heart isn't in the surgery, we don't need you here. The operating room fell completely silent. Only the sound of Salvio's departing footsteps could be heard. The door closed softly. Salvio walked away slowly. Back at Lushu River. Tonight there was no fog. Apart from here, Salvio had nowhere to go. First came regret. He shouldn't have let his emotions get the better of him, losing the opportunity he should have had. Then came the anger he couldn't suppress, because those children would never have another chance to be saved. Finally, an unexpected sense of relief washed over him from head to toe. He could finally be free. He thought of that scalpel. It took him 9 years to pick it up, but dropping it took only an instant. He felt he should pick it up and throw it into Lushu River. Let the blade take his place and die in the waters of Lushu. This time, I'm not leaving. Spirit's homecoming. The river has claimed all my time. This day came 10 years too late. Now return to the main menu. Oh. Okay. Don't overthink it. The patient comes first. Salvio hears every word they say. So the person on the operating table was Fred's daughter. Using another person's child to save his own daughter's life, this wasn't the first time. Did those children who donated organs truly die of illness, or did they pass away because they were suitable donors? Shock, resentment, and anger. Salvio wanted to drop everything and demand answers, but reason told him he was a surgeon first. Time ticked by on the operating table. Even a minute's delay could be irreversible. At this moment, he had to focus all his energy on completing the surgery. I'll connect to your reader. Tiana, quickly. I'm scared. Don't be afraid. I'm the lead surgeon. I believe in you. In the tense air, Savio's voice was calm and firm, soothing the resistance in Tiana's heart. Tiana, who had kept her head down, finally raised it bit by bit. Senior, I won't betray your trust. Your reader connected to the bladder. Surgery successful. No problem. Suturing complete. Salvio, today you didn't disappoint me. If he's so good at surgery, why is he making us be the lead surgeon? Tiana, you did what you said you would do. It was senior skill. I was just assisting. My apprentice suddenly so humble. Ryan, thank you for your hard work. Tiana, you're still in charge of July. Don't worry, she really likes me. Stay with her and rest well. Ryan, as usual, take a break after surgery. Come back the day after tomorrow. Yes, Director. I'll be off then. Salvio followed the others out, intending to leave, but Fred stopped him. The two men locked eyes in silence, each waiting for the other to speak. Salvio, is there anything you want to ask me? I think not. I mean, do you know what the surgery signifies? I can't guess. Someone as clever as you, how could you not guess? There's already a place for you in the Ward 9 office. Take advantage of the break and rest well for a day. When you come back and take your rightful seat, you'll be busy. What do you mean? Salvio, no. Deputy Director Shen. Congratulations. From now on, as Deputy Director, you'll need to pay more attention to Ward 9 matters. With that, Fred handed Salvio the office key. Then he patted Deputy Director Shen on the shoulder and left briskly. Oh, you're part of this now. Good. He trusts me. No. He's trapping you. I can finally access the office freely. With this key, I'll have plenty of chances to gather evidence to uncover his secrets. As the last to leave, Salvio did a final check of the operating room. Salvio checked near the operating table and found July's medical report. Key information. Patient name July, gender female, date of birth August 11, 1994, underwent heart transplant surgery 3 years ago. Donor needed to be confirmed within 2 weeks, admitted 1 day ago. You put down the report, not taking it with you. July, Zhu Ye. She's the recipient of 1 heart and now 1 kidney, because she's that man's child. So she gets to cheat death again and again. But could the donor of that heart have also had a chance to live? What about the donor of that kidney? They were living children. Even if born poor, they were full of hope. They came here because they yearned to live. Because their parents went away to earn money or abandoned them early, they couldn't resist that malicious taking. Are the lives of the poor worthless to be used as tools? To save their daughter from dying, those people took the most valuable things from poor children. Because in the eyes of people like Fred, he would never put himself in their shoes. He absolutely refuses to step down from his high ground. He doesn't understand that even if those children held on to hope and gave their all, in the eyes of arrogant directors, it's all insignificant. Fred's daughter. If my daughter were still alive, she'd probably be around the same age. Fred's drawer with combination lock. It's 4 digits. Why not try it? Salvio left Ward 9. All he had to do now was wait patiently. Early on the 3rd day, Salvio arrived at the office. There was now a place for him here. The former communal rest table was now his desk. But he had no mind for that. He looked towards Fred's workstation. This time, let's open this drawer. What, this one? I bet the code is related to his daughter. There are 3 possibilities. First, he used his daughter's ward number as the code, so 0902. Second, maybe he used her birthday as the code, that would be 0811. Third, maybe he used her medical record number as the code, that would be 0801. 0811? Oh. Uh-oh. Well, that's not translated correctly. Oh. Oh, the box and the bunny appeared. Those had disappeared at some point. Okay, so this is not translated yet? Ooh, I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, wait, let me see. No, it's... Okay, there's no translation here. We're flying blind. And 12? Okay, so for some reason it's 10-12. There's a fish hook? And a key. Ah, for the locker. Okay. Oh. Oh. Did I get caught? Someone was calling her name. Oh, tonto. Fucking hell. Amidst a continuous fog, a girl with no face calling out insistently. After a violent surge of floodwater, all sounds ceased. Dawn broke. In a hospital bed, July suddenly woke from a nightmare, her face pale. That dream again. Ever since her first surgery, she had been having the same recurring dream. Was she friends with... Oh, June and July, were they friends? Is that what it is? Like, she doesn't know that her dad's doing this? The startled July coughed incessantly, feeling suffocated as if drowning. She saw an unfamiliar girl beside her bed holding a bunch of flowers. You're awake! I heard you just had surgery. Does it still hurt? Oh, who's that? It doesn't hurt, but it's annoying. Don't be annoyed. You'll be better in a couple of days. I brought you Ling Ling's favorite flowers. They smell so nice. In the ward, the surging sunlight happened to spill onto the small yellow flowers. The petals resembled butterflies spreading their wings, yet they were trapped in the vase. This flower is called the green butterfly, usually a blue-purple wildflower. After the flood, the green butterflies by Jolo River turned yellow. Ling Ling? Yes, my best friend. Ling Ling used to live here. I always came to take care of her. Where did she go? She'll come back. Maybe she lied to you. She wouldn't lie to me. I don't want to give you the flowers anymore. Flowers? Stupid wildflowers, who wants them? July threw the vase to the ground. Petals scattered. Tiny stood by at a loss. Take them back. Take it all back. Get out. Including the flowers and vase, everything on the windowsill was thrown down by July, creating a series of crashing sounds. You idiot, she's not coming back. But she promised me we'd go boating on Luju River together. She still won't come back because she's dead. Do you know what death is? You, me, all the kids here, we'll all die sooner or later. Well, you won't because your dad's keeping you alive with their bodies, so there's that. Tiny, deeply upset, broke down into loud sobs. Tiana burst through the door, her clothes unbuttoned up wrong. What happened? What happened? Her clothes buttoned up wrong? What do you mean? I only left for 10 minutes. If you're here, do your job. Get her out of here. July, couldn't you just... Ugh, never mind. Tiny, don't cry. It's okay. Come with me back to your room. Tiny clutched her toy bunny, sobbing uncontrollably. Why had she come here on a whim to befriend a stranger? Because she's a kid and she's nice. Little brat. Was it just because she also lived in the room Ling Ling once occupied? Because her only friend was never coming back? Ling Ling was dead. Death meant she could never hear Ling Ling's laugh again. Death meant Ling Ling could never see the little flowers blooming by the river again. Death meant they could never fulfill their promise to go boating on the river. Death was leaving forever, never to return. Would she be the next one to leave? No, because your dad's keeping you alive with everyone else. The vase rolled to the doorway, seemingly unscattered. In the ward, July opened the window. Salvio entered the room. Pick up the vase. Can I have this vase? Take it if you like. Thank you. Once you're done picking up trash, get out. There are drinking bottles and cardboards next door. If you go late, you'll have to compete with the elderly. I'm not here to collect junk. I'm your surgeon. Did my dad send you? No, I was worried. I wanted to come confirm your physical condition. Salvio stepped forward. The girl's eyes are full of wariness as she retreats. Don't be afraid. It's just a routine check. Salvio performs a simple examination. July seems distracted and impatient. You're recovering well. Rest indoors as much as possible. Don't go running around outside. It could be triggering potential immune responses. Finished? Can you leave now? I need to rest. You haven't promised me yet. I promise you, I won't go wandering outside, okay? Good girl. If my dad sent you to test me, then please report to him that I'm being obedient. Oh, no. You think I'm lying to you? The girl stares intently at Salvio, her eyes full of defense. Salvio stares back at her, silent. The girl's eyes remind him of someone. Their expressions are completely opposite, but their features are strikingly similar. Everyone who gets close to me is trusted by my dad, acting only on his thoughts. Although I don't know where you came from. You're here for your own purpose. Are you looking for someone too? Yes, a young patient who's overly suspicious. Your personality really isn't like your father's. Your daughter takes after you, talking so much nonsense she can't be driven away. Salvio turns away, his face livid, and closes the door to room 902. After a busy day, as dusk fades, Salvio returns to his office. Did she just drop the fact that his daughter is a ghost and that she sees her in her dreams? That's fucking crazy. The vase, put it here. On the brand new desk, there's only a desk lamp and an empty vase. Those children are gone, but this investigation must continue. What Salvio can do is fill the empty vase with fragrance once more. As night falls, Salvio walks towards the riverbank, so the yellow sea of flowers where the green butterflies dwell. Passing by South Jue Road, he sees men and women coming and going at the entrance of KTV, a scene of revelry and prosperity. Is it like a restaurant? What is this? Not just a KTV, the Huju group, in collaboration with the local government, also invested in post-disaster reconstruction projects, becoming the country's largest commercial group in one fell swoop. There are many places in the world where once something bad happens, it gets completely rebuilt and becomes a genuinely better place. The once grimy riverbank has been renovated as if the flood never happened. The once resource-depleted city became an eco-tourism city. The once shanty town full of grey areas was repackaged as a cultural industry district. The past was unbearable to look at closely. The present is all about glossing over the cracks. Salvio looks around. The glaring lights are all the same. He doesn't want to linger. However, he spots a figure he cannot ignore. That child is... Could it be Martin? Why is the kid just hanging around? Go to him? In front of the KTV's neon sign, Salvio caught up, panting and calling out the boy's name. Martin. That's not me. Great, you're alive. How are you not dead? Yeah, he was missing too. Great, you're alive. As I expected. About Ling Ling, You know something happened to Ling Ling? What do you know? How much? Salvio gets agitated, tightly grabbing Martin's wrist. Tired of living? A sudden gust of wind from behind, a sturdy man grabs Salvio's shoulder. The fierce-looking man easily pulls the two apart. Uncle! The newcomer is Martin's uncle, Mark. Hello, Mark. Damn it. Laying hands on a kid. I agree, but... You misunderstand. I'm his doctor. I wanted to ask the kid something. Did I say you could ask? Let go. Mark pushes Salvio away and takes Martin into Huju KTV. The man just now, Mark, younger brother of Country Chief Malt, founder of the Guyu Group, developer of real estate projects along both banks of the Luju River, the wealthiest person in the country. County, sorry. One of the hospital's largest shareholders. Is this organ trade? What role did he play? Thinking this, Salvio walks towards the Luju River. By the Luju River, Salvio finds the yellow-green butterflies. They bloom as night falls, wither by dawn, yet can be reborn when water touches their withered roots. Even if dried out under the scorching sun, as long as their roots touch the soil, they sprout, grow, and spread greenery. Their flowering period is extremely short, less than a day. Lingling's favorite flower. A night flower, bring back the roots, and it grows again tomorrow night. No wonder its flower language is hope and ideal. The cold moonlight illuminates two figures on the bridge. Tiana is pushing a small wheelchair on which sits a frail child. Judging by the profile, it's July. Amidst countless stars, July's eyes are fixed only on the west bank. Salvio is caught in a dilemma. Going home means crossing the bridge, inevitably annoying July. Going around the bridge would waste too much time. After a moment's thought, he walks over anyway. Are you spying on me? I'm going home. Just passing by. My home is over there. The girl doesn't believe this explanation, staring coldly at Salvio. I recall you promised me this morning. Coming this far, what do you want? None of your business. Tiana, how could you bring her out? She's still a patient, a child. She shouldn't be exposed to the wind. I'm sorry, I had no choice. Even if she's begging you, you shouldn't have. Salvio sees the difficulty on Tiana's face. Because she's the director's daughter, so you grant her every wish. She just wanted to see the West Bank. She's always lived on the bustling east side. She wanted to know what it's like on the other side of the river. I didn't ask you what she wanted to do. Because she's the director's daughter, because of privilege, so she can do anything. After saying this, Salvio feels like he might have lost his composure. Sorry, Tiana. I spoke too loudly. You're really annoying. Shut the fuck up. What did you say? I said you're really annoying. I don't like you. Good, I don't like you either. You were so harsh to Sister Tiana. Did you take out your bad mood from somewhere else on her? Yeah, on you. Do you act like this with your family, your wife, your child? Ooh, my dad isn't like that. When he comes home, he's more patient than at the hospital. People like you are the worst. I know you're higher ranked than Sister Tiana, newly promoted by Dad. I wish I saw less of you. Sister Tiana, let's go. Take me back. Why should you be scolded by him? It's not like that, July. Salvio sighs. Watches Tiana push July away. Salvio stands on the bridge, overlooking the unease in the night. Man, I hope your ghost daughter or ghost wife yanks that kid's leg at night. Little fucking brat. Hello, Rosie. Thank you for your daily snack. The silhouette of a woman lingers in his heart, flickering in and out of sight. At this moment, Ryan walks over. Sister Ryan. I drank too much and couldn't sleep. Came to the river for some air. Does everyone live around the hospital? Perfect timing. Walk with me. Why? The night breeze mixes with sand. With sand can't cover the strong smell of alcohol on Ryan. Oh, she drank. The two walk along the bridge towards the direction of the staff quarters. Oh, we all do live around the hospital. Okay. Reaching the bridgehead, Salvio stops, looking towards the eastern riverbank. When I was little, I always waited for Cora here. Hi, Nay. How are you? How you doing? He always waited for Cora. Cora is someone he was going to marry, but then she died. Back then, I was the one picking up my sister. Didn't give you a chance. Later, Melinda followed us every day, even less chance. She carefully grabbed Cora's sleeve, saying don't leave her, she was afraid of the dark. True, nights were much darker back then. No street lights, no Lujo bridge. To cross the river, we had to take a big detour. The riverbanks were all mud. You'd hold hands in a circle, stepping on the mud, running ahead. Watching you guys, I felt happy too. Realized back then how far apart the two banks were, how long it took to run. As a kid, just focus on running and run, and you'd get there. Yeah, when we got there, we'd look east. Oh. At first, only one building. The lights on the other side shore more and more. Brighter and brighter, filling us standing in the darkness with hope. Back then, we thought that was the most brilliant night view. But look, the lights on the other shore now are actually much brighter than back then. What didn't belong to us in the past still doesn't belong to us now. If Lingling was born in the Villa district, the daughter of some tycoon, she could not only survive but live a very happy life. If June, she wasn't my daughter but Fred's. She'd have publicly successful father, a hopeful future, and get the best treatment if she got sick. So you see, even if June were alive, I couldn't be a good father. Looking to the future is far less clear than looking to the past. From this shore to that shore, it was like that in the past, and will be like that in the future. In the past, I thought the East Bank was the best place. Only after reaching the East Bank did I know there is always a better East Bank out there. In the end, no matter which shore, you still have to return to your own side. When you come back, the shore has changed. Bridges have been built. You have to readjust to keep going. Sister Ryan. Did you know the secret of Ward 9? After leaving Luzhu County, where did you go? Ooh. These are all good questions. I want to know if she knew about the organ harvesting. I remember Fred was your mentor. Did you start working at Hongqiang Hospital under his instruction? Or was it your own idea? What are you getting at? Did you know the secret of Ward 9 all along? If by secret, you mean the organ transplant surgeries. Then yes, I knew. Actually, it was strange from the beginning. Logistically, all surgeries have records, but no one could find anything about the first surgery. The source and timing of the donors were also very mysterious. At night, the director would take us to operate. Tiana and I, we usually got a day off after the surgery. Salvio, for old time's sake, I have to warn you. You're smart, good at earning people's trust. But in the end, the world isn't short of smart people. Why did you participate? Ooh. So I probably know why she participated, right? Like to keep her job and stuff like that. Why did she actually try to help him investigate is a better question. It's not translated. That's not fair. I want to know. Shit. I can't read. Damn it. Remember the strange thing on the day Lingling disappeared? Are you kidding me? Are you telling me I'm not allowed to know? Since then, Tiana's behavior has been suspicious. As her mentor, how can I help? I want to hear your understanding of her, especially her connection to Ward 9. 5 years ago, during the flood, Ward 9 was still called the Hongqiang Shelter. Back then, the Hongqiang Shelter treated sick flood victims for free. 16-year-old Tiana was among them. I heard Tiana's parents died in an accident when she was young, leaving her alone with her grandmother. A year ago, Professor Fred suddenly found me, hoping I'd take Tiana as my apprentice. Though her ability is average and she doesn't like studying medicine. Fortunately, she's a natural simple-minded and honest, and can't hide anything. She's a bit slow, but under my and the professor's training, she worked hard to improve. That's how I see Tiana too. Besides her grandmother, she seems to have no other friends, unwilling to interact with others. Talking about friends, I suddenly remember something unexplainable about Tiana. During her internship, I took Tiana on night duty. She fell asleep at the desk herself. When I came back from rounds, I saw a moth resting on her hair. I reached out to brush it off of her, but she dodged in fright. Her eyes were closed and she kept begging for mercy, saying, "I won't tell anyone about you, please let me go." The next day, when I asked Tiana about last night, she claimed she knew nothing, had forgotten everything. But there were faint scars on her arms and calves. I remember before that, she mentioned her roommate, a girl named Isabella. There were reports back then that Isabella was missing. Later, naturally, it was dropped. Maybe something happened back then. Isabella? Salvio remembers the notebook material found during the 904 exploration. The doc said Isabella, girl, candidate fruit, discussed becoming a seed. The shaman's granddaughter discussed replacing with a fruit. Ward 9 plan proceeds simultaneously. That Feng character, is it Isabella? The shaman, they meant the Taoist nun, Grace. Are you telling me there's like an organ transplant ring happening where they're harvesting children and there's also like the fucking Taoist nun doing things? The granddaughter mentioned in the documents, could it be Tiana? Salvio stares out a strange photo dropped by Tiana. I can only confirm that the location was taken on a river. Yeah, this river. Where did you get that photo? Tiana dropped it. I forgot to return it to her. It also says Tiana for remembrance. Oh, is that what it says at the bottom? Did she drown her friend? Did she help sacrifice her friend? Ryan sees a red shadow floating out from Salvio's clothes. It's a talisman with yellow characters on a vermilion background. Salvio, why do you have young origin return talisman? Or this, apparently. The young origin return talisman burned up. What? Is it supposed to do that? I don't know. I'm gonna assume no. I'm assume it doesn't have to do that. The surrounding scenery changes instantly. Oh no. I'm running again. I'm running again from this freaking... Oh my god. Sister Ryan, where are you? No. No one answers the call, as if falling into deep water. My sleeves cuffs are soaked with water, feeling heavy. Drip, drip. I can hear the sound of water dripping from the ends of my sleeves. First the sleeves, then the collar, slowly getting soaked, the damp air creeping to my ears. Did I escape? Am I dead? The warm water from the collar touches the back of my neck. My chest and back are covered in moisture, skin seeping through the shirt. So deep the water, I gradually can't hear my own voice. Oh my god! Shadow A, female. Isabella, grab my hand. Shadow B, female. There's another uncle. There's another one. Huh? He was swept away. I can't do anything. Grab my hand. Isabella, hurry up. Okay. Pull me up, Tiana. Great, finally found you. Tiana, why is it you? Why did you harm me? Why? Made me become what I am now. Oh. A ghostly existence. Oh, what does that mean? Is she chanting? Is she reciting names? Oh. Disciple Tiana. Humbly invite the LakeLady. Possess me. What? Will Tiana be alright? She's fine. What about Isabella? Are they... Regardless, we succeeded. Succeeded at what? Wait, something strange. My body feels lighter. Everything suddenly went quiet. Is the environment changing? The fluorescent light is blinding, but beyond the curtain lies utter darkness. My eyes meet the familiar ceiling and hospital standard fluorescent lights. Am I lying on a hospital bed? The secret room's door seems open. Secret room? This must be 904. The green curtain beside me is stained red, blood or rust indistinguishable. My throat fills with a metallic tang, lips parched, feet freezing. There it is again, the familiar chanting. Check over there. No lighting source. Wait, there's a lighter on the table. No, I don't want to do this. Oh, dear Lord. I was on a bridge. I was chilling on a bridge with my friend. Oh my God. I walk. Okay. I was chilling on a bridge with my coworker friend talking about how our hospital is doing organ transplants from cultivating dead children. And then the talisman that I have in my pocket that I took from the secret hidden morgue got set on fire and I got dragged? Am I dying? I thought I got away. I walk. This is creepy. This is very well done. Oh no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Ah! But why? Why is this the logical conclusion? Hold on. Are you telling me? Why is there a hiding mechanic? Is this a hiding mechanic? I heard something. And now I no longer want to get out of this little coffin that I put myself in. You know how fucked you have to be to make me not want to get out of the fucking freezer? I don't... Hello? No? Fuck. Oh, I can keep going. What is that? You know? You know? Yeah, sure. Can I pick that up? What does it say? Oh, I can't read a goddamn thing it says. It's not translated. Am I? Okay, just don't interact with that. Okay. Oh, right. Oof. Oh. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be the thing from the main menu. The heartbeat stopped. There's a water tank here. That's what you want to comment on? The water tank? Smells like some kind of disinfectant up close. Is it the fucking thing you use to preserve organs? Or like those little wet specimens? The water's murky. Can't see through to the other side. A heart materializes before my eyes, yet no heartbeat echoes. Bitch, I fucking hope so. It's not attached to anything. Oh, here we go. You know? Wait, does this work? Yeah. Oh! Escape. Okay, great. Run. Oh god. Is she catching up on me? Oh, she is! She is! She's catching up on me! The sound vanished abruptly. I don't want to be in here. Oh, bloody water rides from below, the chanting resurfacing. Great. The blood water engulfs Salvio, bringing that disinfected odor. Okay, great. That sensation again. Thick hair materializes from the depths like deep-sea tentacles. Slick, powerful, inescapable. The hair coils tightly around Salvio's hand and prevents him from reaching his scissors. He remembers the lighter still clenched in his palm. But this is underwater. If this is water... No, it's alcohol. Set it on fire. We're all burning together. If the hair ignites, this isn't reality, but someone's memory. Salvio lights the submerged hair. Instead of burning, he smells scorched talisman paper. The hair and water recede. Silence. Safe now. Salvio decides to leave the morgue drawer. Standing before it, he feels his lips parch and feet freeze anew. The drawer's surface reflects his full form like a mirror. Where's my face? But now, the reflection changes. Distant voices echo in his ear. Shape punished by great mountains, calamity conquered by vast seas. No punishment, no conquest, my evil I replace. Eyes and ears open, clear, true form restored amen. Disciple Tiana. Humbly invoke the LakeLady. Possess me. No, please. Vomit it out, Tiana. Expel everything. I won't become your scapegoat. What? Demo? Oh, is that where the next fest demo ended? Okay. So the Lady Lake is Isabella and not his would-be wife? Okay. Why do they need her to be possessed by the LakeLady though? Like, what is happening with that subplot? Like, they... Because they're doing the organ harvesting. The humans are doing the organ harvesting. They're using the LakeLady as cover. Right? But you can do that without having to be possessed by the LakeLady. Right? That makes sense to me. So then what are they using the LakeLady for? Just to like make her appear here and there so that it's like an actual like believable cover? Oh man. Dude, the plot thickens. I'm so sad that there's some parts that weren't translated because I'm obviously missing context. I don't know if that's a bug or if they just didn't get around to like translating all of it, or maybe it's not showing up in the code or what. That's kind of sad, but I'm invested, so I don't mind too much. I'll keep playing. Oh man. This is good. I like the chase sequence. The chase sequence the chase sequence was the chase sequence was kind of bad for me. Alright. Alright. What it has in store for us. Look forward to the full release. Or not! It's the end! No! Alright. Fuck. I want more. There's nothing more. Suggest? What is that? Woo! Oh, it's a form.